Alright, so it's again Sunday and we're doing
back and tries.
back and tries. We were gonna work out yesterday, but we decided to stay home and watch a movie. We spent the whole day in Action Park, which is a water park.
And it's all uphill because it's at a mountain.
It's at a mountain, and you go up and down, and so we walked a lot. So I think we did enough cardio to call it a workout.
And we went in the wave pool, and that was a bit of a workout for me. I almost drowned.
Yeah, I had
You had to save me.
I had to do a rescue mission. I almost drowned myself.
That was a lot of work.
Anyway, so we're gonna go to the gym right now. But before we go to the gym,
we wanted to talk about diet.
So
if there's such thing as a diet.
Here's my thing. A lot of people come up to us and ask us, "What's your diet like?" Bam. Anyways,
it's not because of this they ask. It's because of his abs.
What's your diet like? All right. So I'm thinking, there's no such thing as a diet.
I get confused with this all the time. I say, "Oh, that's a bad food." I get corrected.
There's no such thing as a bad diet. There's no such thing as a good diet. There's no such thing as a diet.
Or bad food or good food.
Bad food.
It's all food.
Good food. Your body does not know the difference. Your body does not know whether you're putting in a chicken breast,
or fried chicken,
a turkey, a piece of steak, a fish. All right. The only thing that it knows is how to break it down. All right. So our body consumes food like this: it's in carbs, fat, and protein. Okay, so when you put in a chicken breast in your mouth, it doesn't say like, "Oh God, he just gave me good food or clean food or a good diet." It just says if you put in, I can't say from the top of my head how much is like an ounce of chicken when it comes to calorie fat.
I think it's like 36 calories. I think it's 2.5 grams of fat and 0 carbohydrates. Pretty sure per ounce that's what it is.
Per ounce, all right. So your body takes the chicken and breaks it down in that order. Okay, so your protein
is high.
Your fats.
Protein is like 5.76 grams, I think, in an ounce of chicken breast.
Right. So your protein is pretty good. That's why a lot of bodybuilders eat chicken, right? Because it's the better bang for your buck. It's not because it's a clean food. It's not because it's a good diet. It's because it's the better bang for your buck.
Low calories, high protein, no carbs.
Exactly. All your calories pretty much come from protein. So if you want to lose weight, all right, if you want to call a diet, and you want to lose weight, what you need to first do is check out how much calories you're gonna intake. For instance, I take 2150, right? So 2150 calories.
I take 1600.
She takes 1600. It doesn't matter what we put in our plate. It can be a donut. As a matter of fact, I was just checking this morning. A glazed donut is 260 calories. It has I think it's like 16 grams of fat. Don't quote me on this. You can go and check it out. But it's about that. It has 31 grams of carbs, and it has like 3 protein. A glazed donut fits perfectly into my daily diet.
Glazed donut is 14 grams of fat,
saturated,
43 carbs.
Okay, so
nope, I lied. 31 carbs.
31 carbs, 14 grams of fat, 3 proteins, and it's 260 calories. Now, mind you, a glazed donut. You see somebody eating a glazed donut, you think like, wow, that person doesn't care about his body or her body. They don't have a diet. But bullcrap. I can eat a glazed donut. She can eat a glazed donut because it fits under our macronutrients. So, like I was saying before, 240 grams of protein, 240 grams of carbs, and 28 fats. That's my diet.
I get 27 fat, 220 carbohydrates, and 120 grams of protein.
So, eating a glazed donut every day, I could eat a glazed donut every day. She can eat a glazed donut every day and still stay with her body because it fits her macros. Again, our body do not know and do not care whether you're putting a donut or a chicken breast. It's gonna break it down into these things, and as long as you don't go over your set macros, and when I mean macros, is your macronutrients, which is your fats, your carbs, and your protein. As long as you don't go over those things that you already have set, right, then you are okay. It doesn't matter what you eat. So when we talk about diet is whatever you can fit in your macros.
But let me just say, with that, if I ate a glazed donut, I would unleash a carb monster and a sugar monster that would want more all day. I wouldn't feel as full as I'd feel eating a chicken breast. So for me, it's about balance, right? It's about, hey, what am I putting into my body and how does it make me feel? Because if I have to hit my macros, I want to make sure that I'm satisfied all day, that I'm not eating a glazed donut and then starving myself and feeling like crap the rest of the day. So eating a glazed donut once in a while as a treat, hey, it is great, because then it might keep it at bay. But having it every day, I'm not willing to sacrifice being hungry and not being able to eat, you know, some brown rice and chicken and, you know, other things. It would limit my diet for the rest of the day to have a, you know, no fat protein, or, you know, egg whites, which can get tiring after a while.
Well, I mean, exactly. Like, so she eats a glazed donut. It's 31 grams of carbs. That's the same as a cup of brown rice. Let's see, a cup of brown rice, in my opinion, will fill you up more than a glazed donut. It will probably won't satisfy your cravings, right? Because we all like the sweets. But the smart thing to do is eat brown rice, because it's your better bang for the buck, right? You eat more, you feel more full than a glazed donut. Not because it's healthier, right? Because it's, at the end of the day, it's the same carbs, right? Your body doesn't know that you put in rice or glazed donut. It's the same carbs. You
just want to spend your nutrients wisely, like you spend your money wisely. Exactly. I like to think of it as the food bank.
Yeah, the same thing with food. You can go and get yourself a glazed donut, or you can go and get yourself a cup of a cup of brown rice. Still, you know, same amount of carbs, but I think the brown rice fills you up, and also mentally, I think it makes you feel better.
It does, because you don't have the sugar crash. It doesn't. For me, brown rice doesn't give me any other cravings. For me, a glazed donut would give me other cravings. I'd have one glazed donut and I'd want another glazed donut. For me, it would be like having Chinese food. Everybody says, oh, I eat Chinese food and a half hour later I'm hungry. That same thing happens to me with a glazed donut. It doesn't happen with the brown rice. Another popular, you know, misconception around food and questions that we got asked the other day at the gym is about carbs and what contains carbs.
Okay, so we got a buddy of us, and love the guy, nice guy. He goes and he says,
he works out at the gym, he takes his health seriously, he's trying to diet.
Yeah, and he goes like, dude, I've been listening to what you said. I'm trying to cut carbs so I can lose weight, right? And I'm like, oh, so you saying you cut all the carbs for the day? He's like, yeah, I haven't had any carbs all day. I'm like, oh,
for the last 2 weeks he hasn't had any carbs. And I'm thinking, how are you surviving?
I know, right? Because that's hard. That's hard shit. And we tried going without carbs 3 days in a row, and you just want to kill yourself.
We want to bite each other like a marshmallow bunny chocolate top.
But we asked him like, well, then you don't eat
vegetables?
No vegetables?
There's carbs in vegetables.
He goes like, no, I have vegetables. And it's like, well, then you had carbs. He goes,
low carbs.
It's low carbs, but it still has carbs. And he goes like, do you eat fruit? And he's like, yeah, I just had 2 bananas today.
A medium-sized banana, 27 carbohydrates. You're having carbs, dude.
that's almost 60 grams of carbs in 2 bananas, right? Now, if you don't know how your body works, your body uses carbs as energy. If you put too much carbs in your body, right? So if you put more carbs in your body than what you burn, then your body will never burn fat, because it uses your carbs before it gets to your fat. All right. So if you're putting all this white rice, donuts, And high
fruit
carb.
salad.
Fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
I know sugars you put in it. Carbs is carbs is carbs. It doesn't matter. The thing is that if you put more carbs in your body than what you're burning, you will never, ever, 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 ever get to your fat. And then on top of it, if you're eating fats, it doesn't have to be a lot of fats during the day, just any fats. It's just gonna keep packing on top because you are eating too many carbs and your body is not burning the carbs, so therefore it will never burn the fat. And then so you could be all day at the gym, you know, working out, but if you never burn that amount of carbs that you put in your body, then that means that your fats will never go away, and you either stay the same, all right, or you get bigger, all right, you gain more weight and fat because that you never get to burn all those carbs. So if you're in a diet right now that requires you to not eat a certain food, then I'm telling you that you're not doing the right thing. It's not a diet. Don't follow it because it's a gimmick. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what you put in your body when it comes to food. What it matters is that you have a set amount of macronutrients, your carbs, your fat, and your proteins. You have a set amount already that you're gonna eat for that day, and maintain that and keep it to the point. Never go over it.
You have to track it. We love tracking it using the app.
MyFitnessPal. That's the best for us that we use. It tracks everything you want.
Huge eye-opener. Let me just say, we've talked about carbs and fruit, we've talked about carbs and vegetables. Seasonings, right? You use seasonings to flavor up your food. Example, chili powder. 1 tablespoon of chili powder has 22 calories and 4 carbohydrates and 1.1 grams of protein. You wouldn't think when you're putting a tablespoon of this and a teaspoon of that in whatever you're cooking that, hey, those calories, or there's calories and carbs in there. There are, and all of those add up. They add up quickly. They can add up quickly. We tried tilapia. He hates tilapia, so season it up, you know, some black and spicy tilapia. There were more carbs and more calories in the seasoning I used to season the tilapia than there actually was in the tilapia itself. So once you start tracking everything, it's amazing how eye-opening it is that what you're putting in your body that you don't know you're putting in your body.
Exactly. That's the important thing, is track everything. I'm talking about the most minute little thing.
Chili powder is minute.
Besides water, you can have as much water as you want during the day.
Seltzer water, we like the flavored seltzer water.
So, but besides water, you need to track everything. Everything.
We cheat once every 10 days. Want to tell them about one of our cheat days and how eye-opening it was for us, thinking we're eating somewhat healthy, but we're cheating because we're not gonna, you know, care about. We want to get good, you know, carbs and refeed. TGI Friday, veggie black bean burger.
Oh, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll get me a veggie burger.
Veggie black bean burger, Sedona.
Veggie black bean burger. It sounds healthy, right? No meat or whatever. This is a long time ago, and we eat it. Well, I eat it.
I ate it too.
You ate it too?
I ate it too, unfortunately.
And then we come home and we check to see, you know,
we put it in the app, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, we put it in the app, and we're like, oh, let's see what it has. Let's see how well we did today. And she finds out that it has
1,240 calories, 77 carbs, 35 grams of protein, and hold on. Oh, actually I lied. 105 carbs and 76 grams of fat.
76 grams.
76 grams of fat. 37 grams of protein.
I only eat 28 grams of fat a day. I have a low fat, what you like to call a low fat diet, so I can maintain and stay lean. Alright, so I'm trying right now, I'm maintaining, I'm not trying to lose any weight. So I just want to stay lean, so I have a low fat diet. That right there is almost, if not 3 times the amount that I eat in one day.
And it didn't make me feel any fuller. I didn't feel any better eating that veggie black bean burger than eating, you know, a turkey burger.
A turkey burger or a regular burger from McDonald's. As a matter of fact, a regular burger from McDonald's has less calories and less fat than that veggie burger. That's how eye-opening it is. It's like you can literally go to McDonald's, have a burger, a Big Mac, and it will be less calories, less fat than a veggie burger, black bean burger from TGI Fridays. Again, it's not that it's bad food. Your body doesn't know the difference.
530 calories, so almost half the calories in a McDonald's Big Mac to the black bean burger at TGI Fridays. 27 grams of fat and 47 carbohydrates and 24 grams of protein in the McDonald's Big Mac.
Yeah, so any day, a Big Mac instead of a veggie burger, black bean burger from